What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with a little bit of news out of the NFL and just a topic that I wanted to discuss. So I don't really talk too much about sports controversy on this channel. I mainly just like to focus on the actual sports themselves. I try to keep political stuff and off the field issues mainly away, but sometimes I do discuss it. And a lot of what I'm discussing in this video today is about that because I believe it's been something going on in the NFL for a while and I'd like to give my opinion on it. So, got 4 pieces of news out of the NFL today. First one, and probably the biggest one, is Le'Veon Bell. So, it was announced today that he will be facing a 4-game suspension because he missed his last drug test. And this is the second time he will have, actually second or third time that I think he'll miss a drug test and or failed it. So, for me, there's 2 separate issues going on here. One is Le'Veon Bell, and if you want to talk about like the whole legalizing weed thing, that's fine, but to some degree, you did sign a contract saying that you would not do this, and he's getting paid, or being one of the most high, well, at least probably will be one of the most high paid players, or one of the highest paid. Jesus Christ, I can't talk right now. Will be one of the highest paid players in the NFL. Eating and stay off of it. And, man, I mean, you can have fun, just, I don't know, find a way to pass a drug test or drink or, I don't know, do something else. Anyway, might be facing a 4-game suspension. This is a Steelers team this year that's just crazy talented, that has Super Bowl potential, but just keeps getting in their own way. So, secondly, Ezekiel Elliott. It was announced today that he was suspected of assaulting his ex-girlfriend. And actually, there's been some news recently just came out that Ezekiel Elliott saved text saying that he would be set up. And man, this is an interesting one. This is a very interesting topic. The fact that, rape and sexual assault and just overall assault and battery is just domestic violence, all that stuff is just such a big part of professional sports nowadays. It sucks, but it's just something that's a part of it. It always goes one of 2 ways. One, the athlete is obviously guilty, and you're like, this dude's an asshole. Shouldn't be where he is, all that stuff. He's a criminal, whatever. And there's the other side to it where the woman or whoever was assaulted or raped or whatever it may be, steps up and says, this guy raped me, but he actually didn't, and she was just trying to get attention. And I get it, like, it's a brave thing to do to be able to come out and say, that this dude assaulted me or this dude raped me, especially when it's a big-name athlete. But if you're one that's trying to that's just like trying to set him up and just trying to get money and attention out of it, not only are you hurting like yourself and the athlete, like, and the fact that you're just completely fucking lying about it, but also the fact that like you're hurting all the other like women out there that like actually have gone through that and actually need to come out and say it, and it might be taking away from the truth to their allegations after that. And it just distorts the whole reality. And there's always going to be people that are doing that. But just something to keep in mind. We'll see what happens to see how that plays out. Next one, former head coach Dennis Green dies at 67, which is just sad because it's been a rough year for athlete deaths, or former athlete deaths, or coach deaths, and all that stuff. As you guys know, I say this almost every video. It seems like I am a student in Oklahoma State. I'm a huge Oklahoma State fan for almost every sport, and we lost a guy who's actually from my home state, played basketball in my hometown, and then was coming to Oklahoma State, Tyreek Coger, who most of you have probably heard of by now. He passed away yesterday, and most people knew him, or at least probably knew of him from the John Wall Shuts Up High School kid playing one-on-one video, which I knew of that video, I just didn't know it was Coger until a few days ago. So anyway, just too many deaths in sports this year. R.I.P. Dennis Green. So last one, J.J. Watt, I don't think he's going to miss any time, but we'll probably have to miss time during the preseason. Might help or force him to have a little bit of a late start, but he is on the PUP to start the preseason. He is on the PUP right now, physically unable to perform list after back surgery. Again, another thing to keep an eye out for. So, heavy day in news from just some big name players. Just my whole take on him. Le'Veon Bell needs to get his shit together overall. Ezekiel Elliott, we'll see how that one plays out. If those texts are true, he's most likely innocent. Like I said, RIP Dennis Green, and then J.J. Watt shouldn't be too big of an issue, but if you're a Texans fan or a J.J. Watt fan, just pay attention to the storyline, just to make sure it doesn't get any worse. But anyway, that's pretty much it. See ya.